Let me get my congratulatories out early first. What's going on? Stuck to me for no reason. What's going on? Sly, Obscure Ziggy, Dejin, Vintage Emerald, Sly, Metal, Cold, Realm of Chaos, Pizza Cat. What's up? Yo, Zobi, Sony fans are saying they never cared about Blandrew, what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Junior for my wife and kids. I got it set up where my house will now catch on fire when Zobi goes live, so I won't miss a stream. AB Shah, Microsoft Doom guy. Don Hawk, what a power move from Microsoft. Nora, what's up? Super excited for the new Monster Hunters. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed. Our keys in the building. What's up, Solo? Yes, indeed, fellas. Smlug. Yo, what's good? Ananama Rake, what's good? Bye-bye, Sony. I don't know. I really don't understand. Hold on, guys. Let me get my acclimates in order. Making sure everything is organized and ready to go before we get this show on the road. Hold up. Splendid just posted some news here. Super Mario 3D All-Star is currently #1 this week. Dethrones everything. Dethrones everything. I really don't understand. We got a lot to talk about. But one thing I want to get out there before we get started. I do not understand how Sony fanboys can walk around here being as cocky as they are. You know what I mean? I don't really understand how a Sony fanboy can really come out here and try to dictate the narratives on what gaming is supposed to be. I'm seeing a lot, with the acquisition of Bethesda, I'm starting to see a lot of Sony fanboys on my Twitter timeline, really come out of their mouths, their dirty mother-loving mouths, saying, well, it's about time. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, exclusives matter. I mean, come on. We've been telling you about this for a long time. How does Sony, of all companies, of fans, how? How is it that they continue to just pile up on Microsoft and continue to wave their finger and tell Microsoft what they should and should not be doing? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do I say this? Because, let's remove the illusion right now. Let's remove the illusion right now. Sony has been getting their fucking asses kicked for fucking 3 years straight now. It's been a brutal beating down, a brutal fucking beat down. Like, nobody wants to talk about this, and I'm the only one that's going to bring this up. It's been a brutal fucking beatdown for the past 3 years, ever since the Nintendo Switch has launched. Ever since the launchment of the Nintendo Switch, Sony has been nowhere near meeting the standards of gaming. Yes, they have over 100 million unit PlayStation 4 consoles sold today, but that's because of the amalgamation over the years of 6 years. And on the market, there was really no competition when it pertains to to Sony. And even still, Microsoft and the Xbox were still able to do their numbers quite well, especially for a console that really didn't offer you exclusives, quote unquote. So I don't understand how a Sony fanboy can come out in 2020 telling anybody anything. They don't have the mouth. They don't have the right to run their motherfucking mouths. They need to get their shit in order. If you were able to start sales of PlayStation 4 from Nintendo Switch from 2017 to right now, the Nintendo Switch is destroying PlayStation. I mean, it's destroying them in console sales, destroying them in game sales. Definitely destroying them in game sales. The PlayStation has been a complete laughingstock in the past 3 years. So I'm just addressing my Twitter timeline right now, where they really have the unadmitted gall to come out and say what Microsoft needs to do. No, what Sony needs to do. What Sony needs to do is what I've been saying for the past 10 years. And yet Sony does everything within their power to go out of their way to not listen to Zoe 70. Meanwhile, Nintendo is watching my videos, taking notes and saying, oh, that's what niggas want? Give them niggas what they need. I really do not understand who the fuck gives, just because the PlayStation has sold over 100 million years over a very long time, might I add. How the fuck does a dusty, dirty, dingy, disgusting Sony fanboy able to come on and say anything of how Microsoft is moving? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, man, what? We got a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot of talking about. Today, we had Microsoft come out this morning. Well, you know, I told you motherfuckers this shit was personal last stream. Last stream, I told you motherfuckers, don't believe Microsoft when they come out and say, you know, at the end of the day, we're all just gamers, man, and as long as people are enjoying their games, don't believe that shit, man. I know a motherfucker, you know what I mean? I know a competitor when I see one, motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Microsoft, you know, hey, listen, at the end of the day, you know, they're trying to put on this really Buddhist, you know what I mean, this really calm demeanor when it comes to gaming and things as that such. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are lurking and snaking and, you know, moving their way through the grass, the tall grass. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft has acquired the greatest Western developing when I want to say company or business in the market today. There's nobody better than Bethesda. Nobody better. Bethesda is the same company that has created the Fallout games, the Elder Scrolls games, the Doom games. I mean, like, for me, they're the best. They're the best. Even I might be mad with a couple of how they're running their Fallouts and their Elder Scrolls currently right now. They're making the experience more for the Call of Duty fan more than the RPG fan, but still, they're still number one in my opinion. I think they're better than Rockstar. I think they're better. I don't really know too many Western developers, but I think Bethesda is number mother flipping one, man, number one. And for Microsoft to acquire that studio, paying $7.5 million for that company. And like, you know, let me show you how broke Sony is, yo. Let me show you how fucking broke and how they were never making money. Like, you never saw, back in the past 10 years, like years ago, we saw reports of IGN and all these other companies were coming out and saying that Sony is losing billions upon billions upon billions of yen by the second, you know? Like, they're just losing it. Like, their company, they're from their movies to their music to their gaming division, everything was just a complete and utter fail. And they never came out with any reports saying that Sony was able to go ahead and make this money back. So that means they're still in the red. But let me show you how broke fucking Sony is, yo. Like, Microsoft was able to pay $7.5, damn near $8 million for Bethesda, right? And the amount of money that Sony has made with the PlayStation brand from 2013 to now still doesn't add up to that. And you know, I'm like, God damn! Is Microsoft really? Microsoft, yes, is the number one motherfuckers on the planet when it pertains to making money. These motherfuckers are not just making money on the gaming front; they're making money on the the hardware front, and you know what I mean. They're doing extremely well, extremely well. But god damn, you mean to tell me that these motherfuckers Sony hasn't been making no money from 2013 all the way to fucking now? And people are like, yo, man, Sony really needs to acquire Konami, man. Sony needs to... What are you talking about? Konami, yo, literally less than 6 to 7 months ago, Konami was on everybody's hit list, especially when it pertains to Sony fanboys. Everybody thought that Konami was the problem in this situation, even though there was one person and one person alone who said otherwise. Meanwhile, you know, Kojima, one of the biggest hacks in gaming, a supreme loser, a supreme weirdo. Sony gave Kojima free range to create one of the worst video games we've ever seen in our entire lives. And now everybody wants to suck the cock of Konami now. Yeah, you know, listen, Sony doesn't have enough money to acquire these fucking studios, man. What are you talking about? If Sony was able to acquire Konami today, Konami would be finished. At least Konami is able to make money through gambling and pachinko machines and things of that such. Once Sony acquires them, the machines will be gone, the games will be limited, the games will be trash. It'll be another company that bites the dust, going the same way of the people that made the Soulcom games to Naughty Dog is finished now. All types of companies that made Sony Smash Brothers, they're gone, they're out of here. All types of companies are just came and went. The only companies that Sony can buy, or they have bought, are companies that you already thought Sony owned. Oh, but not with Microsoft, man. Microsoft is going out there and they are gobbling up developers left and right. Gobbling. Throw a stack on that. Throw a stack on that. You get, bow, throw another stack. Bow, throw another stack. Bow, throw another stack. Microsoft is acquiring the Bethesdas. Microsoft has Obsidian. Yes! Yes! They have Obsidian. They have Bethesda. Not only that, wait, there's more. They even own the original creators of the Fallout games. Fallouts 1 and 2. They were able to go off and create games like Wasteland 2, and Wasteland 3 that's currently out right now. Outstanding fucking tactical role-playing game that's currently out on the market right now. And not only that, the developers are able to make money because these same games are being are on your PlayStation 4s and they're also on your Xbox 1s. I'm pretty sure they're going to put it on the Nintendo Switch soon. Bro, we're going to be getting... You own the fucking trifecta. There's nobody in the game right now when it pertains to making Western RPGs That's it. That is the top three right now. There's one, and that is the ones that created the Division of the Original Sin. Now these guys are the current kings. They're currently working on Baldur's Gate 3. But I'm pretty sure Microsoft is trying to find a way to get them motherfuckers too. And if they get them, I wouldn't be motherfucking surprised. You've acquired the top 3 juggernauts in Western RPGs. And so 70, as much as I love my JRPGs, I love my Western RPGs all the same. I think I'm going to be acquiring, I don't think I am. This is a definite right here. After the acquisition of Bethesda, I will be buying a Microsoft Xbox Series X, and I'm going to stick with a Nintendo Switch. So when it comes to my Western RPGs, I'm going to go to the Microsoft Series X. So I'll be playing the Fallouts, I'll be playing the Elder Scrolls, I'll be playing the Obsidian games, I'll be playing the Wasteland Creator games. Not only that, of course, the Baldur's Gate games will be coming over there, so I'll be a lot of my RPG time will be acclimated on the Xbox Series X. Meanwhile, when it pertains to JRPGs, I will be sticking with this bad boy right here. After the Nintendo Direct, and I was telling these developers, get the fuck away from Sony. Get the fuck away from Sony. Games like Capcom and the NIS and the Disgaea series will be exclusive for your Nintendo Switch. You'll be only able to play Disgaea 6. I'm swimming in gaming nectar right now. I'm gonna be like Scrooge McDuck, bowling into my games. Damn it! Fuck! I'm telling you, that's the way to go. I'm already giving you the blueprint to gaming success right now. So please, I don't want to hear the bullshit later on. Yo, man, I got this PlayStation 5. This shit is bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not going to hear that shit for the next 10 to 20 years. I'm going to cut you right off at the beaten path. Bow! I'm telling you right now where to go. I told you, motherfuckers, if you're looking for the Western RPG experience, you get the Xbox Series X. If you're looking for the JRPG experience, you go to the Nintendo Switch. It's that simple. We're not going to the PlayStation 5 next generation. We're not doing that. Real gamers will not be consuming PlayStation 5's next generation because it's not a gaming console. It's a bullshit fucking console. Meanwhile, every single one of the games that will be on the PlayStation 5 will either and or be on your PlayStation 4s or your PCs. There is no reason and no reason alone to be owning and consuming a PlayStation 5 at this point.
Yeah, but Zelby, come on. I mean, you know, the PlayStation 5 is currently sold out.
You stupid. Listen, I saw the debacle that was the PlayStation 5 pre-order. What a debacle that was, wasn't it? I've never seen Sony there was only one time I ever saw Sony apologize. But Sony don't be throwing around random apologies. So this lets me know this is bad. There was only one time, and that was with the PlayStation 3. And they got all the Japanese guys to line up, and they all were bowing and asking for, you know, gamers to love them and accept them once again. Remember that? And now I've never ever seen Sony come out and apologize for nothing. And these motherfuckers came out and apologized on how this pre-order debacle was really just leaving a sour taste among gamers all over the world. I mean, these toxically feminine Sony fanboys, they were going. I guess they made a mistake, and it wasn't supposed to be a pre-order. It was supposed to be the following day when you can make pre-orders. Sony really wanted to I guess they needed the money. I don't know why Sony couldn't wait an extra day, the day that they initially said that the pre-orders were supposed to be going down. I think they needed that money. They said, hey man, let's get the money because we need that motherfucker, man, because we are scrounging for coins right now. So they got your pre-order dollars. Hold it, ready tight, spending it on God knows what. It's definitely not for new developers. That's not. Maybe it's for that expensive bad chip or something that they're using. You know, these faulty Yeah, there was a big online debacle, and these idiotic, toxically feminine Sony fanboys, they were too fast on the trigger. Huh? There was already a limited supply. And then I saw all these weirdo, dusty, crusty, badly built, two-tone looking weirdos, black, white, whatever. They were all running out and they were pre-ordering and they were like, package secured, man. Package secured, man. Package secured. What the fuck? Why are they using fucking Call of Duty lingo? This is PlayStation. Did anybody else notice that? They were package secure, man. Package. I'm like, yo, are these niggas using? Are they using fucking Xbox lingo? Call of Duty lingo for PlayStation? No wonder these Japanese developers are out of here. Package secure, man. They were running out and buying them in bulk and bundle. Meanwhile, not thinking that you're not the main selling point. That limited supply, of course it was going to sell out. There are a lot of Sony weirdos, I get it. But I'm not saying a lot in the aspect that there was a lot of copies of PlayStation 5s to be sold, because the thing that was weird to me, when it pertained to the Nintendo Switch, if you were a big time fan or not, you could not get a copy. And there was actually more Nintendo Switches on the market than there were market at that time than there are PlayStation 5s at this time. So it didn't matter if you were a fan or not. Those Nintendo Switches were selling out. You had to wait at least 2 or 3 years before you can get your hands on a Nintendo Switch. And it wasn't like you were waiting 2 or 3 years before the games came, like PlayStation 5. People wanted these consoles now. And the thing that was concerning to me is that I was seeing this regular, dirty, dusty Sony fanboys able to secure their package. I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. That's not right. A really hot console, you're not going to be able to get your fucking hands on. I remember, I can tell you the timeline of really hot consoles, and you couldn't get one. But if I saw some of the most twisted up, dirtiest, weirdest looking Sony fanboys, you know, holding up their fucking receipts. Their hands were fully ashened. It was two-tone. One of the fingernails were dead and corroded. And they were holding up their fucking receipt talking about package secure. And I said, I didn't see, you know, another thing that was concerning as well, a lot of people were saying, oh my God, my GameStop is so, we're living in the age of technology. Everybody's got their phones have some type of telephone. It's mixed with a telephone, gaming, cameras, and things of that such. And a lot of people were talking about, oh my God, the lines were so long, the lines were so taxing, and you know. Meanwhile, nobody had any footage. There was no footage on CNN. There was no footage on people's phones. People were just able to walk into your local fucking stores and they were just pre-ordering the game at will. And this is something that, like, we're living in the pandemic. We are 6 feet apart. Man, you know, like, you would have really saw some videos online where the lines were super duper long because people have to practice 6 feet apart ordinances and things of that such. Not one video. People were just making things up. Oh my God, the lines are out of control, man. Oh my God. And they didn't, you know what I'm saying? I could understand if people were in line. All right, we're currently in line right now, man. Oh my God, the lines are so long, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a copy, man. These lines are just so people were just walking into said store and consuming. And it was every single dusty looking weirdo mother flipping Sony fanboy that you can imagine. That's concerning. I know the Sony fanboys are going to buy PlayStation 5s. They were talking about buying the PlayStation 5 no matter what, if it had games or not. And they held up to their bargain. But when it came to the average consumer, that's the person that Sony is really trying to attract. They know you dumbasses is going to come in and buy that piece of shit console no matter what. But when it came to the average consumer was more invested in buying the new cell phone from Apple than going ahead and making the upgrade to the PlayStation 5. That's concerning. That's concerning. I've never seen anything more concerning in my entire life. And, you know, they were talking about it sold out. Man, I tested to go see if I can get me a copy. I literally just logged on, put the thing on my cart, and then I didn't even press buy. I just wanted to see if I can do it. And it wasn't hard to do. I did it on multiple websites. Once I did buy it, then I canceled the credit card transaction because I didn't know that I accidentally hit the buy button. It wasn't hard to get. I asked this, is Sony over? Is this the end? Is this the end for Sony? Are they, you know, does Sony really believe that gamers are just going to run out there and buy PlayStation 5s because their PlayStation is written on the top of it? Are they really going to be making the same mistake once again that they made with the... I'm literally seeing the same thing happen with the PlayStation 3. Does Sony really think that Spider-Man Miles Morales and Ratchet and Clank and a Demon's Souls remaster, a game that nobody bought, nobody played, is really going to do it? Yeah, but you know, Microsoft doesn't have any exclusives either, man. I mean, come on, look at it. It's literally exclusives, man. They don't have anything, guys. They don't have anything. Ah! With the accusations, with the acquiring of almost over 20 to 25 companies currently right now, some of the biggest companies in the business. With Microsoft acquiring these companies, you know, Sony fanboys, you guys really don't understand what you've done. For years, for the past couple years, especially when it pertains to the PlayStation 4, a lot of Sony fanboys were programming the people to go digital. I don't buy physical media anymore, man. I'm all digital now, man. I'm pre-ordering my games, man. I'm getting my games that night, man. I don't have to run down to my local GameStop anymore. Nope, I'm not giving them any money. Sony fanboys didn't understand what they were doing. They were just trying to find ways to counter Zombie 70 by, you know, I love my physical media, and they wanted to find ways to piss me off. But at the end of the day, they don't understand that they were burying Sony. Sony doesn't have the slightest clue when it pertains to digital gaming. They've never been a digital gaming company. They're 10 years too late when it pertains to digital gaming. Why do I say that? I'm about to drop a bomb on y'all niggas, and it's going to It's gonna really fuck you motherfuckers up that's been so totally digital gaming and you've been trying to program the minds of millions to go digital. When Microsoft acquires all these companies, okay,
Yeah, I mean, come on. At the end of the day, we all know that Microsoft is going to be putting your games on other platforms. I mean, come on. I mean, really. I mean, you know, they're going to, don't worry, guys. Elder Scrolls will be on the PlayStation 5, guys. Don't worry. Doom, come on, guys. Don't worry, guys. They're going to be on the PlayStation 5. There's no need to worry. At the end of the day, Microsoft still doesn't have any exclusives.
Yeah. But when Microsoft acquires these studios and everybody's aiming for digital gaming, Microsoft has that Game Pass. So when it comes to getting the brand new Elder Scrolls game that'll be dropping any year now, and especially with the acquiring, especially with Microsoft getting involved with Bethesda, it'll speed up development. Not only that, it's gonna make games look even better. The original Elder Scrolls 7 or whatever we were going 6 that we were going to get, it's going to be 10 times better because Microsoft was able to get in there and help these people out. The same thing with Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3, if you look at the initial product of what they were going to sell us, it was 10 times better because Microsoft was able to get in there and help them out with all the new age technology and things of that such. Can you imagine what we're going to be seeing in the next installment of Elder Scrolls 6 and 7? So now you guys have forced digital gaming over there at Sony, even though Sony has no kind of idea what the fuck digital gaming is. They're having some type of digital sale every goddamn week. Oh, we got to definitely talk about that digital shell shit. And oh my God, we're going to get into it. So yeah, while Sony, like, this is a fact. Games will be costing more on your PlayStation 5s than on the Xbox. They were coming out showing the games. They were showing the same exact games. For Sony, it was $70. And for Microsoft, it was $60. Still. So what is the average consumer going to think? Well, I'm digital now because of Sony and the PlayStation fans. They were pushing that for the past 6 years. Okay, well, digital is digital. I got my Game Pass that I pay $1, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever the online subscription is, I'm not sure. So do I go to the PlayStation 5 and pay $70 there for Skyrim? Or do I come here and play Elder Scrolls Skyrim with my Game Pass for free? Sony fans are going to be paying $70 digital for Skyrim. People who consume the Microsoft Xbox are going to be paying only $1. How much is Game Pass, guys? How much is Game Pass? PS5 games have been confirmed to be $75 now. Well, yeah. Yes. How much is Game Pass for anybody who owns Game Pass currently? Game Pass is $10. Okay. Still $10, right? So you got $10 and you're going to be playing everything. They're going to be dropping all types of games, you know, within that month. You're going to be playing it for $10. Wow, you're in here. Boom, 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 boom. Playing is, and if not, you're going to be playing a better game on the Microsoft Xbox side of the game because due to better hardware, due to Microsoft will be working with these companies, making sure that the ecosystem is directly working with the Microsoft Xbox Series X. Meanwhile, they'll be getting shitty ports over there at the PlayStation because their hardware isn't strong enough to hold up. You're going to be playing the new Fallout. You're going to be playing the new Elder Scrolls Skyrim. You're going to be playing the new Wasteland. You're going to be playing the new Fallout 2 New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas 2. You're going to be...
Microsoft has went ahead and they got some of the best minds in the business, in the Western RPG business, man. I would love to see all of them get together. I would love mother flip and Microsoft to get all these mother flippers in the room. The best of Elder Scrolls, the best of Obsidian, and the best of the original Fallout creators. Getting them all in one room and just making the ultimate RPG. The ultimate RPG. It can be done now. It can be done. Gaming is looking very, 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 very promising. Very promising. I'm happy because I don't have to be designated to one console. I'm content with being with the Nintendo Switch. I really am. But if I had an option to play my Western RPGs and things of that such on another console with all the new updated graphics and things of that such, not that I'm a graphics guy. By all means, I'm rocking with that. There's no way in the world I'm buying a PlayStation 5. There's no way in the world I'm buying a PlayStation 5 and paying over $70, almost $80 after tax. It's like I'm buying some type of collector's edition for a Western game. There's no way in the world I'm doing that, man. There's no, I mean, that's just no way. Meanwhile, your games for the next, after 4 to 5 years, this is what Sony said. After 4 to 5 years after the launch of the PlayStation 5, they'll be putting PlayStation 5 games on the PlayStation 4. Meanwhile, you can also, the games that don't go to the PlayStation 4, that might be, I didn't really see that. I didn't really see Final Fantasy 16 and Demon Souls Remastered, a game that nobody played. I didn't really see how those games couldn't be ran on the PlayStation 4. But okay, whatever. Those games can't run on the PlayStation 4. They'll be on the PC. How is PlayStation 5 an option now? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, anybody with common sense will go, why am I buying the PlayStation 5? Oh, and don't not buy the PlayStation 5 mini or light or whatever they want to call that little thing. Don't do it. It doesn't have backwards compatibility. So PlayStation 5 is currently weaker than the Xbox One, the mini one. They put the specs together. The Xbox One was still stronger than the PlayStation Lite, PlayStation 5 Lite. Why are we buying PlayStation 5 Lites if we can't even utilize all the features? And not only that, it's more expensive than the Xbox's version. What can you say? What can you really say? What is there to look forward to with PlayStation 5? Just the name? What is there to look forward to? I mean, even the most diehard fan couldn't even tell you why. So I'm thinking like, I was thinking like, okay, if I was going to make the upgrade to PlayStation 5, I was going to be able to play my backwards compatible log because of all the digital games that I bought. I was consuming these sales, man, that were so cheap. You were able to get, these extremely amazing games off of PSN for like $3, $5, $7.99, $10.99, $12. $15 was like the highest. And the $15 it wasn't just for some regular game. It was the game, the collector's edition, the season pass that was all bundled together for $15.
And I'm like, oh, okay, well, if I was going to make the upgrade to the PlayStation 5, I would have my digital games, right? And I would just play my PlayStation 4 games through the digital ecosystem and things of that such. Sony came out and said, no, you cannot play PlayStation 4 games unless you have the physical medium. The same physical medium that I was telling you motherfuckers to buy, and you told me, no, I'm digital now. You see the grave that these Sony fanboys have built themselves into? How is a Sony fanboy, how are all of them just not astute enough to know what's going on? How is that fucking possible, man? Not one Sony fanboy is clever enough to know, to think 10 years down the line. The only way you can play your games is to do physical medium on the PlayStation 5. So all of you guys that have that digital collection, it's worthless. I'm not buying any more games off of the sales of PlayStation 4 anymore. I was thinking that, okay, I was going to make a 10-year long investment where, hey, I'll buy them cheap now. If I did make the upgrade to PlayStation 5, at least I would have my games through the digital market. Wrong! You can only play PlayStation 4 games. Not even my whole catalog is available. 99% of the games, whatever that means, it really means 70% of your games. What the fuck is 99% of my games? What's that 1%? Especially when it pertains to my catalog of games. So it'll be 70 Viva Pinata 4K free on the Xbox. I'm telling you, man, I'm dead serious, yo. This no bullshit. I'm getting me an Xbox this generation, yo. I'm back on the box. Now, my main go-to gaming of choice will be on the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? But, yo, I mean, I as a person who is intelligent, how can I lose compared to PlayStation, right? Because either way, if I really wanted to play Ratchet and Clank and oh shit. What? Ratchet and Clank is a system seller? If I really wanted to play, hold on. If I really wanted to play Ratchet and Clank, which is not going to happen. Yeah, I don't know, Zoe, you really don't understand, man. Ratchet and Clank is pretty cool, man. Just give it a try, man. The way that we were going to be traversing universes, jumping in and out of these different worlds, man, at will. So? How is that a gameplay feature that I want to play? Yeah, Zoe, but you're going to miss out on the universe traversing, jumping. Why the fuck would I want to do that? You're going to miss out, man, I'm telling you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to miss out. I'll be fine. Yeah, no load screens, man. You're going to be directly jumping into these universes. Who gives a fuck? I'd rather play a good game with a loading screen than playing a bad game with no loading screens. Anyway, if I wanted to play Ratchet and Clank, if I wanted to play Spider-Man Miles Morales, if I wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn, I can easily put that in my PlayStation 4.
If I wanted to play Final Fantasy 16, if I wanted to play Demon Souls Remaster, I can easily just play it on my PC. There's really no need to make an upgrade to the PlayStation 5 whatsoever. Sony has no, Sony's just 10 years too late, man. Such an idiotic company, man. They don't listen to their fans like Nintendo. They're not finding new ways to evolve gaming like Microsoft and Nintendo. They just copy off of whatever Microsoft does. If you even looked at their PlayStation 5 showcase, it was ran just like a fucking Microsoft presentation. Their thing is just, hey, we're going to copy what the competition does. Their games are copified from Assassin's Creed games. I mean, like, they just have no fucking plan over there at PlayStation, man. And they're just mean, you know? You come to Nintendo, hey, Nintendo, man, can we get a new fucking... Nintendo's like, that's what you want? News coming soon. Excuse me. Microsoft. Yo, oh shit. SJ Captain with the wow, whoa. Thank you so much, man. Wow. Wow, thank you so much, SJ Captain. I know I'm hard on you, SJ, but I appreciate that donation so much. About time I dropped the big donation, GOAT content creator, Nintendo Switch Next Gen consoles. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm still Switch ride or die. And thank you so much, SJ Captain, one more time, man. Like I said, when you give to me, I don't need it. But when you give to somebody who doesn't need it, and especially rolling with the spirit of the Monkey King, Goku, Sun Wukong flowing through him, nothing but good things, good deeds will happen to you in your life, man. Trust me, you're gonna have the new hot babe or the hot dude if you roll that way. I don't know. You might have some money. That $25 is gonna be made back double fold. You're gonna find a wallet of money, all because you gave $25 to the Monkey King. But yeah, what was I? I'm still rocking with the Switch. And whatever the Switch Pro is going to be, Switch 4K, whatever. I'm still rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, did you... I told you this shit is not a fucking game. Do not listen to Nintendo or Microsoft when they claim there is no console war. We just want gamers to enjoy games. No, 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 no. These motherfuckers is coming with the bangers. They literally did a PlayStation showcase, right? Their shit was trash. And then right after that, they were able to, like literally the following day, less than 24 hours, Nintendo dropped the greatest direct to this day. To this day! To this day, that was the greatest Nintendo Direct ever. That shit was incredible. Bro, Monster Hunter was shown first, right? Like, this is my thing. I gotta talk about this Direct, guys. I'm gonna go on a side tangent here. But we ride it with Microsoft. We ride it with Microsoft, Nintendo guys. We riding with them. We riding with on them, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. The Nintendo Direct dropped, and I was just like, whatever. You know, I wasn't really expecting much. I thought the highlight of the show was going to be Mass Effect, a Mass Effect collection. I thought the highlight of the show was going to be a Mass Effect. You know what I like about Nintendo Directs is that you never know what the fuck is going to happen. Like the little pea brain shit that you think is hot, Nintendo drops some shit that's even hotter. Like every single Direct. Every little thing that you think is, okay, we're going to get DLC for Smash Brothers, man. This is it, man. And this shit is 10 times bigger than that. Okay, this time we're going to get a Mass Effect collection, man. Here it is. 10 times bigger than that. This was the best Direct I've ever seen in my entire life. Nintendo had dropped the best Nintendo Direct right after the PlayStation 5 showcase. When all these goofy, idiotic Sony fanboys that ran out and consumed all of the PlayStation 5s, not leaving any for the casual average gamer. Meanwhile, the average casual gamer is like, well, fuck it. Let me buy a Nintendo Switch. Even the fanboys are stupid. These are the people you follow? You might need to question yourself. The Nintendo Direct drop. Pow! That motherfucker was... It started off with Monster Hunter. I'm hyped. It's me, Blanjo, and my boy Slide. Currently in the comment section. I know that nigga's bringing the heat down there. It was me, Branju, and Sly. We got together in the Discordian chat. We talking, breaking bread, talking about what they're going to show, what to expect, this, that, and the third. I knew it was going to be electric. We all knew it was going to be electric. Well, we didn't know it was going to be this damn electric. They started off the motherfucker with Monster Hunter, bro. Monster Hunter Rise. It's going to be implementing the Monster Hunter World's new... whatever the new ecosystem that Monster Hunter World has, it will be in your Nintendo Switch. We got some type of grappling hook now. We can use the grappling hook to twirl and twist and slam on niggas. So we got the ecosystem of Monster Hunter World on the Nintendo Switch. We can play it on the go. We can, yo, Blanchard who? Blanchard, there he is right there with the $5 donation. People need to stop sleeping on Nintendo and even Microsoft. That's the problem, man. They are lethal and calculated. Even crazy is they are teaming up. I was going to get there, Blanchard. I was going to get there, man. I was going to fucking get there. That's why I said we need to support Microsoft. I was going to get there. These motherfuckers ain't playing. These motherfuckers ain't playing. These Sony fanboys can sit around here and doubt the competition. Sony can really sit around here and doubt their fucking competition, man. But I'm telling you, bro, this ain't good. Boom. So I was like, all right, whatever. But I wanted Monster Hunter Stories too, you know? But when I saw this, I said, cool, I can rock with this. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting the trailer that they showed right after Monster Hunter Rise. These motherfuckers went ahead and, these crazy motherfuckers at Nintendo, these assholes, you're an asshole over there at Nintendo. These motherfuckers dropped Monster Hunter Stories 2 on these niggas, man. After they dropped Monster Hunter Stories 2, Monster Hunter was the #1 selling video game on the market. It was outselling everything. Monster Hunter Stories. Outstanding game. Even I went back and started playing the motherfucker, man. Get myself acclimated with the game. If anybody that knows me, knows my Discord, knows that I love Monster Hunter Stories. I would have never thought that Capcom would have brung us another Monster Hunter Stories. But we are getting a Monster Hunter Stories on the Switch. Monster Hunter Stories was the best looking game on the 3DS. No other game looks better. And when I saw that trailer, we all were like, yo, is this the Breath of the Wild? Yo, we literally was like, yo, what? Like, Monster Hunter Stories is the best looking game on the DS. The best looking game. Not that it matters about graphics. Gameplay is outstanding as well. It's a creature collecting game. It's turn-based combat. A great story. And I was just like, yo, I hope they make a fucking Monster Hunter World 2, man. And they did. They did. I was so fucking charged, man. After that, I was like, okay, that's it. We good. We got it. You know what I mean? We did it. No, Nintendo said, fuck you, we get some more. These niggas dropped the Disgaea 6 on us, niggas. Exclusive to Nintendo Switch. What are you talking about, Zebby? You know, okay, guys, all right, yo, Joe, all right, that's it, we're out of here, guys. No, this guy's insane, man. Exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. Know what you know is coming to the PlayStation 4 in Japan? Okay, well then buy it. Buy it. Buy the Japanese version. You didn't buy it when it was on your console exclusive at launch for the PlayStation 4. Go in and buy the Japanese version. Go ahead. Go ahead. Buy it. I dare you. Buy it. Buy it. You won't buy it. You won't buy it. But go ahead. Buy it. You want to play that exclusive talk? Go ahead. Buy it. I dare you. Buy the Japanese version. There's a reason why the Sky is currently exclusive on the Nintendo Switch. The Sky 5 was ported to the Nintendo Switch. As a matter of fact, all of the Sky games were ported to the Nintendo Switch. Well, not all of them, right? And we're missing like the Sky 3 and 2, but still, all of them that were ported to the Nintendo Switch outsold the PlayStation version. There's no market there anymore. There's no market for Japanese games anymore on the PlayStation, man. And the console with no Japanese games is always the one that loses. If you want a history lesson, PlayStation 3 was getting away from Japanese games, and look what happened to that console. And then they finished the show off with the ultimate slap in the face, and that was teaming up with Microsoft and dropping Ori and the Blind Forest 2. Or Ori and the Will of the Wisp, whatever, Ori 2. And when I saw that, I said, yeah, these motherfuckers is teaming up. Expect some big things. Expect some big things to pop off between Microsoft and Nintendo very soon, because Nintendo and Microsoft really kind of exposed Sony in a low-key way a couple months ago when they had teamed up together to put Fortnite. They were sharing the same ecosystem and things of that such, and they were able to play. Microsoft guys were able to play with the Nintendo guys and things of that such, and the PC guys were all able to play together. And Sony didn't want to play with everybody, and it really left a bad taste in the mouth of a lot of gamers. Saying, "Yo, why don't you want to team up? Why don't you want to play?" And then a lot of developers started coming out and saying, "Hey, man, Sony don't want to. So we got the ecosystem. We're ready. We want to go ahead and put our game. We want to go ahead and join these servers together, man. Get you guys playing and popping and pumping." And Sony was always the main one to reject that. I mean, just anti-consumer, anti-gamer, anti-developer. They don't pay their employees. They're giving us these SJ narrative-written video games like Last of Us 2 and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Why are we buying PlayStation 5s again? Let the ugly, dusty mother flippers over there, package secure losers. But doesn't matter. They'll be right back on the Xbox anyway. I'm going with Xbox X. I'm not going to go with the smaller joint. I'm going with the Xbox Series X, right? I wish I was consuming games, because with Microsoft, the digital games that you bought were able to be transferred over to the Xbox Series X. With PlayStation, you can't do that. So all the digital games that you bought for $10, $3, 99 cents, you know what I mean, for AAA titles, will not be able to make the transfer over. Meanwhile, Microsoft, you can do that. You can take those same games and they can transfer over as long as they got, allow them to list and things of that such. And the games that will be on that list are games that I never played before, are games that I want to play, and they will be upraised and uprise for my new 4K television I'm going to get. Microsoft and Nintendo is going to take my money because they're going 4K, and I got to get the new 4K television. Bow, I'm going to have the new 4K right here. Boom, boom. Take this TV, toss it in the trash, and then put the 4K one right here. And I'm going to be playing my 4K games, RPGs. I'm going to be playing the games I never played before that can be played. Morrowind, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Obsidian worked on 2. I'll be playing my Skyrims again, outstanding game. I'll be playing my Dragon Age Origins, my favorite game. I'll be playing Viva Pinata 1 and 2, upraised for 4K, my favorite games. I'll be getting, what's that game? Whatever. There's so many games. There's so many classic games that I can play, and not only that, future games that I'm going to be able to enjoy. And I am going to get the new Halo. Even though I haven't liked Halo since Halo 1, this new Halo game reminds me of Halo 1, and I'm definitely going to pick that up. And guess what? We're going to have Halo Night. We're going to have a Cool Nerds Halo Night, baby. We're going to be up in here like, Halo Night! Brrr! Meanwhile, the Sony fanboys will be doing a Ratchet and Clank Night.
yo, the endless possibilities that we're going to be able to have when it pertains to gaming in the next 10 years, bro. We're going to be having Halo night, Gears night. All right, fuck it. Yo, all right, what? Smash Brothers night, Mario Kart night. Nigga. And not only that, like, we're going to have our online experiences, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, we're going to be able to have our offline experience playing single-player games on the Nintendo Switch and on the Microsoft Xbox. Meanwhile, Sony will be playing these story-driven, single-player, really SJW-driven, extremely toxic. It's going to be a fucking snooze fest on that goddamn Microsoft. I mean, I'm sorry, on that PlayStation. Niggas gonna be like, boom, on these other consoles. And I was hearing something about removing paying for online when it pertains to the Microsoft. Did that happen yet? Did they take away Xbox Live? It'll be free now. If that happens, forget about it. Forget about it. I don't see how Microsoft can't be your go-to choice. I'm not even a Microsoft fanboy. But I go where the games. I'm going where the fun is. You know what I mean? That's why I don't buy a fucking console to be miserable. I'm buying a console to have fun. Isn't that what we do? That's the problem with Sony fanboys. There's no reason. That's the main reason why these guys are so fucking miserable. That's the reason why their bodies are falling apart. That's the reason why they're so flipping ugly. It's like, you know, they're playing a miserable console. If I was playing The Last of Us 2, Ghost is So Shitty, Final Fantasy VII Remake, if I was playing those games, I would be miserable too. Meanwhile, look at me. Look at me. Halo is free to play online. Only Halo? Still, we'll play it. We'll get down. Yeah, I heard online is free on Xbox. We got Hyrule Warriors coming out soon, guys. Oh, and I told you Mario, the Mario broke sales records. It sold out everywhere. And it was #1 on the sales charts, dominating all of the top AAA games. And this was the game that everybody was hating on, man. This is the game that everybody was hating on. Oh, come on, man. This is bullcrap, man. Limited supply. I mean, come on. This is some bullshit, man. We all know who it was. We don't even need to debate. We don't even need to do an investigation. So you said you were here at 3 o'clock. We don't need to do some detective work to figure out who was saying these things. It was the typical Sony fanboy leading the charge on what Nintendo should be doing. I really do not understand how Sony fanboys can come out of their nigger-loving mouths and really just go and really have anything to say when it pertains to Microsoft or Nintendo. I don't get it. You've been losing since 2017. Shut your motherfucking mouths. No, but I care about the gamer, man. I want the gamers to go ahead and everybody get a copy, man. I want everybody to be consuming and buying the game. Really? That's what you want, huh? That's what you want to do? Meanwhile, you know, oh my God, another Mario game? I mean, ugh. At the end of the day, this is just too many Mario games. I am above that. You know, I liked it Mario when I was a kid, but now I'm adult. So now I play games like Ratchet and Clank, a real game for mature gamers. And then when Nintendo comes out and says that there will be a limited supply, which I think is outstanding, Nintendo, do it for more games. You know, I'm a guy that plays limited games anyway, when it pertains to the physical medium. Games like Adler, Riza, all types of Japanese games that I play are already limited stock anyway. So the Mario collection was actually a lot more
in comparison to the games that I play and consume in the physical medium, because I need my physical medium. I do not want these companies dictating what I can and cannot do with my physical games. A la PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Your digital games will not be able to transfer over to the PlayStation 5. No way, no how, unless you went out and spent the hard-earned money on physical medium. Physical medium is extremely important. I know Sony fanboys have been pushing and dictating and telling you, go digital, go digital, go digital, but Sony has no idea when it pertains to digital work. And that's the reason why you done program the minds to get Game Pass. You people are the stupidest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire fucking lives. You should have kept your motherfucking mouth shut and supported that physical medium. Now it's too fucking late. Listen, I just want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play Mario, man. Now the narratives have changed. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories, The Sky is 6, Room Factory 5, Ori 2. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think we talked about everything. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I gotta go work out. But I had to get this off my chest. Microsoft made a major chess move today. Last week was Nintendo's chess move. And I feel like Sony are going to be the ones now to say, hey, you know what? Who cares, man? As long as... This was the thing. This was funny. I end the video with this. This was hilarious. You know, it's always funny how Sony fanboys start dictating and rearranging the game and changing the rules and moving the goalposts and things like that. These motherfuckers was like, yo, like... Sony showed off a horrible PlayStation showcase, right? But they still found a way to try to make it seem like it was a win, but it wasn't. It was a complete failure. And like, they tried to use Nintendo to say that they're, you know, that everything is so great, right? But no, it's actually Microsoft and Nintendo. It's not Sony and Nintendo. There is no Sony and Nintendo correlation. So they were like, yo, check it out, bro. At the end of the day, we're winning, man. We're all winning, man, because check it out, man. Because Microsoft is not winning, but Sony and Nintendo, man, check it out. This game is coming out for Sony, man. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, Horizon, Zero Dawn, Demon Souls, remastered that nobody played, right? Boring ass bullshit fucking games, right? Oh, and God of War, Ragnarok, right? Meanwhile, they went to the Nintendo side, right? Look at the games that we got, man. They saying we now. Hey, look at the games that we got now, guys. And then look at Nintendo. And then Nintendo had Monster Hunter Stories, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, Monster Hunter Rise, Room Factory 5, The Sky is 6, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. No, I didn't see we were winning gamers list. I saw the Nintendo was winning list. Let's not start intermingling lists now. Let's not start playing the whole, you know, at the end of the day, as a gamer, we're winning, man. We're totally winning right now. No. Let's not start talking like that we shit. I'm not French. You're not French either. You're dirty. You can barely speak the English language. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, who cares about video games, man? Now they're going to be saying that. Now the new excuse is, at the end of the day, who cares, man? Who cares about video games and consoles, man? Watch. Now they don't want to play no more. Now that now that they're getting their asses kicked,
Now they don't want to play no more. Who cares, man? Who gives a fuck, dude? Who?